Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. We're going to be watching Arrow Season 1, Episode 11. This is called Trust But Verify. If you guys would like to follow me on Twitter, or would like to get early access to my reactions, or would like to watch the full reactions that are up on my Patreon, the links for that are down below. Let's get into this episode. Okay, is that killing them or passing them out? Or making them pass out, passing them out? I can't talk. Oh. Now they killed him.
Bodyguard who works for a private security firm. Black Hawk Squad Protection Group. His name is Ted Gaynor.
Oliver, Ted Gaynor was my commanding officer on my first tour in Afghanistan.
Uh-oh.
Dig. I'm sorry.
He's in the book.
But Gaynor's on the list.
This guy saved my life.
Doesn't mean he's not a bad person.
I don't care what your book says, he's not a stick-up man.
You haven't known him in a long time, Diggle.
We both kept in contact with each other since we got stateside.
Uh-oh. Are they gonna be on separate sides in this episode, guys?
I'm supposed to be transporting a prisoner. Chinese guy wears a green hood.
Sounds like the guy they took to the East Camp. I'm heading over that way. Come on, you can hitch a ride.
Hold up, hold up! Unit 1, 2...
Nothing more than to share a meal with my son. Dinner tomorrow night?
Laurel and I have plans.
Bring her along. I think it's time I got to know her a little better. Tommy, I've said some pretty hurtful things, and I regret them. But you're still my son, and I still want what I've always wanted. For us to be close.
I almost actually believe him. I still don't like him, though.
Ted Gaynor, we're gonna have a conversation. Put the bow down.
I could have shot you. I could have killed you. What the hell were you thinking?
I'm not gonna let you William tell an innocent man.
Gaynor isn't innocent, Diggle.
You seem to think that mainly because of what's in your damn book, which you apparently trust more than you trust me.
Hurt and hid things from all the people that I care about. Do you really think that I would do all of this if I wasn't sure?
You want me to help you with Carl. I want something in return. Proof. Walter's still alive. What's that saying? Trust but verify?
Words to live by.
John, you remember Paul Knox? He was a couple ranks under us back in the stand.
Good to be working with you.
I don't think they like each other. Get Felicity. Felicity could probably get into that.
She's hooking up with Tommy's dad.
That's insane.
I just saw them together.
They were just talking.
All over again.
What are you talking about?
12 months before you and Dad left on the gambit, Mom and Dad were arguing a lot. But she was having a lot of these lunch meetings with Mr. Merlin. And now Walter's gone too, and Mom and Mr. Merlin are back at it. And it's gross. That's not who she is, Ollie. She's a liar and a cheater.
Well, I don't think the cheating part, but definitely a liar.
Robert was unfaithful to me repeatedly. It made our marriage difficult, to say the least. Oliver, but your father wasn't always the man you thought he was. I know you thought he walked on water, but you see, that's how I wanted you to remember him.
She's a liar.
Of course.
I mean, I'm not saying maybe he didn't cheat on her, but she's saying that and he can't defend himself. My dislike grows, guys. It's just growing.
Detain prisoners prone to running off before I finished with them. Prisoners like you, Mr. Queen.
And here I was beginning to think my days of being Oliver Green's personal computer geek were coming to an end.
Is that your way of saying you miss me?
No. But if it works for you, go with it. Security fob. Challenge response goes back to a company called Black Hawk Squad Protection Group.
Yeah, my 'friend had his bodyguard set it up for him. Personally, I think it's cheating, but whatever.
You get through it, and one of those bottles of wine is yours.
Business with pleasure. I could use your signature on these.
Oh no, did he make this up for him to sign some kind of weird papers? Maybe not weird, but papers he's not gonna want to sign.
You want to shut down Mom's free clinic?
It's not hers anymore, Tommy.
That clinic meant everything to Mom.
You were 8 years old. I don't think you were in a position to know what was important to your mother.
You haven't changed, and you never will. It's about time that I learned that and stopped letting you disappoint me.
Define illegal.
Oh, you know, robbing an armored car with grenade launchers and tear gas.
What?
Someone at Black Hawk was using their system to store detailed routes and schedules for each of the city's 7 major armored car carriers.
I think he's mad that he was right. Oh, no wine. I'm sure he's gonna bring her some wine. He better.
Special birthday gift for you. It's called Vertigo. It's supposed to make you feel all floaty.
Don't take the drugs, Thea, please. I was hoping you were past that.
I have a little something for you.
Walter.
I did as you asked. Now it's your turn to do as I asked.
I'll take care of it.
Uh-oh. She's gonna take the drugs now.
Right here in front of me?
No, Thea, you don't understand.
Walter hasn't been gone 2 months, and you're already cheating on him.
Sweetie.
Just like you did on Dad.
Thea, I never cheated.
I would believe anything you say.
Oh god, please don't take the drugs and then drive that car.
Had a feeling you'd show up.
I knew it.
Gainer got you hired. Someone hacked our system. First person to ever make it through our firewall.
He's the bad guy.
Now, we're down a man. Good thing you're qualified to take his place.
Oh, is he gonna force him?
Your convincing is gonna have to be a lot more convincing.
Oh, the girl. Oh god, the girl. His sister-in-law.
Carly.
You both can die tonight, John. Or once we do this, we're on a plane and she can go home to your nephew. Oh yeah? What's that?
I'm the one with the grenade launcher.
Get out of there!
Oh god. Come on, Oliver. Thank you. Alright, well, Knox is out.
You're not gonna do it. You can't.
Yeah, he
See
can.
it in your eyes.
Oh. Oliver did it, though.
Next time you plant a bug on someone, be more subtle about it. I wish you trusted me, though.
I trust you, Diggle. But them? Never.
There she goes. She's gonna get in an accident. I saw that coming. So obvious.
I was only 8. I don't remember much about what happened. But after, my father completely shut me out. And then he went away. He was gone for a year, maybe 2. And he left me. That is who my father is. He only cares about himself. Diggle, the truth is, after what happened to me on the island, it's difficult for me to trust anything. But you do. And that reminded me why I chose you as my partner.
I learned something too. Until you tell me, I'll never want to know what other names are in this book.
Miss Queen tested positive for a narcotic called Vertigo.
The drug they're using in the glades.
Thea Queen, you're under arrest for driving under the influence of narcotics.
Not gonna say she doesn't deserve that, but because she does deserve it.
You know why my men... You risked everything to save your friend. Someone I warned you about. And yet you trusted him. But that trust was misplaced.
Okay, guys, so that was the end of episode 11 of season 1 of Arrow, and this one was better than the previous one. I enjoyed it more. So in this one, we have Thea thinking that her mother was cheating on her father with Tommy's dad, whose name I now know is Malcolm. I'm not going to guarantee I'm going to remember that, but right now I know his name is Malcolm. And now that Walter's gone, she saw them together, so she thinks she's having an affair again. And yeah, which is not true. They're not having an affair. I mean, they're involved with each other, but in a sinister way. And she saw them at her 18th birthday party, and she assumed that her mother was doing something with them at her party. Maybe she got mad, upset, took the drugs that her friends gave her, which I was hoping she was past, and I think she kind of was until she saw that, and then she took that, took her car out, got in an accident, and now she's under arrest for driving while intoxicated, or under the influence, or high. I don't know what you want to call it. So I'm gonna see how she's gonna get out of this. I mean, the Queen's got money, so maybe they can buy their way out. I don't know. But I think she deserves it. Maybe this is going to be the eye-opener that she needs to straighten her life out. Which I thought she was already doing. But whenever she gets upset at people, she does stuff like this. So there's that. And then we had Tommy dealing with his dad. I do think that Malcolm, in his way, does care about Tommy. I kind of believed him when he was talking to Tommy on the phone about he wants them to be close. But then he pulled that stunt at dinner of wanting Tommy to sign these papers to shut down his mom's free clinic. And that really, really upset him. But you saw him with the picture of the three of them, and he really seems to care for Tommy, even though he's not being a very nice dad to him right now, like cutting him off and everything, which I can sort of understand, because Tommy did need a wake-up call to stop partying and just spending all this money on stupid things, you know, be a grown-up. So I can kind of see that and understand it, even if it made Tommy mad. I mean, I don't think he should have just did it without saying anything. Like, he could have warned him or something, just tell him that, you know, I'm gonna do this. You could at least let him keep his apartment instead of having him get kicked out of it. So I don't know. There are other ways to go about it, I think. So Tommy said that after his mom was killed, his dad disappeared for a couple years. I think that was him going off and training to be able to do what he can do now with the bow and everything. I wonder who killed his mother. Was he a bad guy before his wife was killed, or did he become one afterwards? So I kind of have a question about that. We got to see more of the past, Oliver's past on the island. He tried to rescue his friend, and I don't remember his name. I can't remember his name. Laufin or I don't know. I don't know his name. Anyway, his friend. And he was caught. Anyway, he just told him that, you know, he put his trust in the wrong person. And his friend was one of the soldiers now. So I don't know if he's playing along. I don't know if he's been brainwashed. Or he's just not a good person. I mean, he is a prisoner, so or was a prisoner. So I don't know where that's going. But Oliver did tell Dig that, you know, because of the stuff that happened to him on the island, it's hard for him to trust anything. So maybe this was the first thing that made him not able to trust, you know, people easily. So I don't know. We also had Dig and Oliver sort of on opposite sides. One of Dig's friends from back in the army or whatever it was he was in was in the book. He's on the list, and Dig didn't want to believe it, which I can understand because this guy saved his life, and so he didn't want to believe bad things happen. You know, his friend was doing something bad. And then we had turned out that Oliver was right. He was a bad guy. I still think that, yeah, Oliver should trust Diggle, but he should also trust Oliver. And neither of them